article was what I learned in 2009. And all I put out there was like some of the stuff I just told you guys. It's like I've seen these seemingly unathletic guys who throw 95 miles an hour. It makes no sense to me. They can't jump, they can't sprint, but for some reason they can throw a baseball very, very hard. And I was like, I think power is plane specific. I don't think being able to run fast and jump high correlates really, really well to being able to apply force rotationally at a very, very high rapid rate. And I put it out there, and there were people who agree with it, some that didn't. And then this guy actually emailed me, Graham Lehman. He's like, hey, I'm doing my master's thesis study on this at the University of British Columbia. Everything you're saying is standing out to us. He found that lateral to medial jumps were consistently correlated with high throwing velocity in each of the throwing techniques in both left and right-handed throwers. This is the first study to correlate throwing velocity with a unilateral jump in the frontal plane, mimicking the action of the throwing side, right? So a skater jump, a hide and whatever you want to call it, that and a rotational med ball throw for distance were the only things that predicted throwing velocity in this population of pitchers. Sprinting speed, broad jump, vertical jump did not predict how hard they throw. It's very easy to learn how to put force into the ground in the sagittal plane. It's hard to sync it up when multiple planes are involved. So that was something that validated it and said, hey, when we train power, it's not okay just to run and jump. Like we've got to actually learn to load and unload in different planes. We also know that there's a little bit more to it, right? 75 pro pitchers tested on standing lumbopelvic control test during the last week of spring training basically found that people who had poor balance scores in single leg were more likely to have poor outcomes on the mound, right? They had more walks and hits per innings pitched.